To my melanated people, you are loved. To my melanated people, you are chosen. To my melanated people, you are golden. Welcome back to MELANIN TINGZ PODCAST, where we discuss all things melanin and more. Hi, you guys. Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, MELANIN TINGZ. Okay? I'm so excited because this is something that I've wanted to do, but I was just in a bad place. I was in a dark place and I really wasn't myself, and I was doing a lot of things that I felt like I had to do at the time to provide for me and my daughter, and I wasn't able to do the things that I actually love to do. And when I finally, I'll say this, when I finally woke up, God led me to the things that I actually love to do. So I'm here today and I'm thankful, and I thank God for it every day that I actually woke up, So I just kind of wanted to give a little review of what we'll be talking about and things like that on the podcast. And I don't want everyone to think that it's just about melanin or melanated people and this and that. And of course it's gonna be mostly about us, because I'm here to lead my people. I'm here to fix the broken parts, and I'm here to give us the real education, because we've been lied to for so long, and it's time for everyone to wake up. Even though I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen. I will have faith and I pray that one day it does happen and we all reunite and we all stand up. But I feel like a lot of people have been waking up, and thank God for that, But I just we're going to touch on a lot of topics, a lot of things that's going on right now, and a lot of things that people are going through, things that I'm going through. I'm really, I won't be telling y'all my business now, but because I'm a very private person, but I can give out my experience on things and help others. I look at myself as a leader, and I want to change the world as much as I can. I will do the best that I can, because I learned that life is short and life is real. And when I leave this world, I want to know that I lived my life, I was happy, and I did God's work, what He wanted me to do. So yeah, it's just kind of and I'm gonna also be having guests come on, and we're gonna be talking about real things, real topics and stuff like that. But this podcast is I'm a Pisces, so let's stop right there. The podcast is gonna be all over the place. One day we might be spiritual, one day we might be gangster, one day we might be, it's gonna be a good podcast though, and I really hope everybody tune in, and I hope everybody listens. And I know that one day this podcast will be one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Mark my words. I'm telling y'all. I'm manifesting this, y'all. I'm manifesting this. And yeah, I just want to touch the world in any way that I can and do my due diligence while I'm here. And I just thank God every day. And y'all read your Bible, please. Y'all get close with God. It's very important, y'all, especially in this time right now. It's a lot going on. And no, it's not the end of the world, y'all, but it don't matter. It don't have to be the end of the world for y'all to get close with God. Y'all need to do that regardless, Because I was, I always, when I was in that dark space, I had to realize, that out of all those sperms, I was the one that made it. So I'm like, I'm chosen. I'm like, I was put here for something. Like, I know that's a crazy demonstration, but just think about it. Like, all those sperms that swam, you were the one. You were that egg that made it. You were the one. So just be thankful, and just, like, I know life is hard. Trust me, I know. Especially this year, it's been a hard year for everybody. But just get right with God. Like, just talk to God. Just establish a relationship with God. He will provide you with everything that you need. I'm telling you, trust me, I've been in the darkest space that I thought I couldn't get up out of it. Like, I thought my life was over. I thought it was just over. Like, I had a kid, and I just felt like I had nothing. I just felt like, I know my kid was, I know that I had to live for her. I know that I had to. And, it got people that don't have kids, so they don't feel like that. But still, like, you gotta understand, you were put here for something. Like, you wasn't just put here for nothing. You just gotta follow your intuition, follow your heart, and walk with God. Listen to God when he's telling you something. Especially just listen to him. He talks to you. He comes to you in ways, and when your mind is not right, you don't even notice it. But, I thank God for my daughter, because even when I was going through my darkest time, I knew I had to get out of it, because I had somebody depending on me, and that just gives you a whole nother strength. That parenthood gives you a whole nother strength, like Iron Man strength, like Superman strength. Like, like, no matter what you're going through, you gotta get up, you gotta go. But y'all wanna know something else? I love the feeling of love. Like, is it just me? No, it ain't just me. But y'all, I'm a Pisces, so y'all know what that is. We love, period. But it's just like, I don't know. I love, like, you ever get that feeling when you just, like, in love, and you just, in that moment, you just got butterflies, and the body just feel less. Like, it just feel like, this person got me. I don't gotta worry about nothing. This person go protect me, whatever. This person's go unconditionally nurture and love me. I ain't really gotta do much. All I gotta do is show up as myself. All I gotta do is be myself. This person got me. Like, this person loves me. They gonna do anything to make me happy. And it's not like a draining situation where we're draining each other. It's like love, like the body feels less. Like, I don't know if nobody else ever had that feeling, but I want to know that feeling real bad. I want to know it. I definitely want that. I want a partner. I want someone that's going to accept me, and not only just me, but my child, because I do come with a child. I have a daughter. And nowadays, a lot of people will try to say that they love single mothers, blah, blah, blah. But y'all gotta understand, y'all really just be wanting the coochie. And that's like messed up, because, and this is why I tell a lot of women too, and I had to also tell myself this, not to bring men that you associate yourself with around your kid, because most of the times they only be around for the moment and for coochie or whatever reason they want to be around, and they don't want to around your kid. The kid know them. The kid done got a bond, and now they're not around anymore, and you got to explain that to your kid, and then now you got another man around, and it's another whole process, and you got to explain that to your kid. So I just be mindful with that. you know, be very mindful with that. It's not good. It's not good, and I don't like that men do that. Men, a lot of men now don't have good intentions, and that's why it just be so hard to love, because a lot of people, because you're constantly in your head wondering like, what is this person's intention with me? But when you got like a good man, you'll never feel like that. Like, you'll never feel like that, and you won't never really need reassurance from that person. You won't need the reassurance, because that unconditional love that you feel, that you get from them, like, you know, the only time you need reassurance from people is when you don't feel validated, when you don't feel love. It's a feeling. So it's like, yeah, that's kind of what it is. And a lot of men just need to, like, you come from a woman, y'all have no respect for women. Like, even if you grew up and you seen that your mother was a weak woman and you don't want no weak woman, you don't know what she went through. That's one thing I always try to take in consideration. That's what helped me forgive my mom from a lot of trauma and a lot of things that we were going through, because I don't know exactly what she went through. I wasn't here, you know, and a lot of things they'll tell you, but they won't tell you everything. You know, a lot of people, there's a lot of things about me that I don't tell people, you know. I might take it to the grave. Only me and God know, but, you know, yeah. Y'all, it sounds like the cats are fighting outside, and that don't have nothing to do with me. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, you know, it's like you gotta forgive them and let it go, especially when you start having your own kids, because you carrying around that hurt and that trauma, and it got you acting away with your kids and being away with your kids how your parents was with you, and that's not right. Like, your kids don't deserve that, you know. Like, heal yourself and be the parent that you need to be. Like, them kids don't deserve that. You know, you brought them kids in this world and you treating them like that. Don't do that. So, yeah, it's just, we got a lot of growing up to do. We got a lot of waking up to do. Heavy on the waking up. A lot of people need to wake up. But people are starting to wake up. I'm gonna give credit when it's due. A lot of people are starting to wake up, but a lot more people need to wake up, and specifically Black people. It's time for us to wake up, y'all. Look at the news. Look at everything that's going on today. Sit down and do your research. Do your homework. A lot of things y'all be thinking in y'all head that y'all don't be wanting to say out loud, it probably be true. It probably be correct. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not overthinking. A lot of crazy stuff be going on. You're probably right the whole time, but scared to speak up because you're scared of what people's gonna say. But most of the time you're in your head, you're probably right. Intuition, y'all, flow with it. And I really hate that, you know, it has to be like this sometimes. Like, I hate that people destroy good people, and I hate that good people let people destroy them. But it's like kind of so hard when you're just such a good person and you always get messed over by people. It hurts really bad, you know. And I really hate that it took me so long to figure out a lot of things, but I know, like, this is a part of life's process. Like, it was written. So as long as you learn from it, like, you still not putting up with it. So, I mean, like, let it go type thing. But, you know, I realized people never loved me for me. Like, I'm not talking about everybody, but like the ones that I was messed over by, I realized they never loved me for me. It was just the way I showed up for them, the way I held them down and had their back, the way I came through when everyone else didn't, the way I was always the stable one, the way my mindset stimulated theirs. The way I looked past their flaws and wanted the best for them. The way I was loyal no matter what. I'm this person because I always wanted to be a person like me in my life. I always wanted a person like me in my life. I always say that. Like, I always want to meet a person like me. And I pray one day I do. Like, I pray one day I meet a good person in an awkward setting though. Like, I don't want it to be forced. I love when I meet people in weird ways because those be the good, like that. Those be the people that God sent in your life for you. Like when you meet people in a weird way, like they're God sent. Trust me. The forced thing, asking people to be your friends, all that other stuff, just want to be around people because what you see on social media. No, you do not know most people out of social media. Social media be the biggest friend to a lot of people. So I just feel like, take your time with relationships, take your time with friendships, and really get to know people. And when you start noticing things, like even if it be the little things, because I honestly, when we're not woke, a lot of things go over our heads, but it's still little things that you do notice, and your intuition will tell you. So I feel like when you do, just kind of, just kind of move different. Start taking that in the heat. Pray more. Definitely pray. Talk to God, like God, because God will answer any question you have for Him. Especially if it's pertaining to something that is going to better you as a person and bring you closer to Him. Definitely take the time and just ask Him, talk to Him. Just talk to Him the same way you take your time and watch a celebrity cutting up and all this other stuff, and take the time to talk to God. I really had to learn that, and I read a lot more. Like, I read a lot, and I do my Bible study, my daily devotionals. I actually have some digital devotionals and prayer journals in my MELANIN TINGZ shop on Etsy. Only $5. Make sure y'all purchase. Make sure y'all purchase. And support a Black-owned business. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch that topic. Just something, that came to me, and I'm like, I need to speak on it. So yeah, thank you for watching MELANIN TINGZ Podcast, and bye. Okay, y'all, I know I just said bye, but hold on. Wait 1 second. So I just got to tell y'all real quick how I quit my motherfucking job. Okay. And I'm not saying like quit. I put in a 2 weeks notice. I did the right thing, but I was working night shift. So basically, like, last night was my last night working, and it's a new day. I feel really good about it. That's one thing. Let them toxic jobs go, y'all. Do not let those jobs hinder you. Because a part of my problem, and I feel like a part of a lot of people's problems, is that they don't like to let the jobs go because they always worried about the money, where the money go come in from. I'm making this much money, I'm probably not gonna make that somewhere else. And that's how I was too, but it's always something better, and I know that God will always provide something better, especially when He's showing you signs. He's showing you that it's time for you to leave this job and you're not leaving. Just leave. I promise that God will, everything will work out in its own way, So I really believe in trusting in God and just walking, tunnel vision, just walking that straight path. Don't look back. Keep going for real. And so, like, today is 11/11, but they was adding it up, and I was seeing the thing on I was seeing it on TikTok too with numerology, because I'm starting to get into it and everything. And I seen that they said it's actually 11/11/11, something with the 2 and the 3 adds up to 11, something like that. And it was just basically saying like today is a very spiritual day where it's like a portal open to manifestations and all of those things. So today is like a lot of people should watch how they speak, and they should really sit and manifest, write things down, write your life as if you were living that life that you want, like right now, like you are living that life right now. And like I will say this, manifesting and things like that, it really takes, you really have to be like delulu, like you have to be delusional. So you really have to see yourself, you have to write it down, like not even see it, but write it down. And that's the same thing as seeing yourself too, but write it down like you're living the life right now, like you're right into your future self, and watch how things unfold in your life. Like seriously, manifestation is real. A lot of people don't believe in it, but it's definitely real, and it really can change your life, and I definitely recommend. But speaking on that, I just wanted to say, like, yeah, I let my toxic job go, and don't be scared to let the toxic job go. It's always something better out there for y'all. And every time I think of stuff like this, I always think of a picture that I had seen this picture one time, and I always think of that picture. It was it had a little girl, and she had a teddy bear, and she didn't want to give it away to Jesus, but Jesus had something way bigger and better for her behind his back. And when I think of that, that keeps me going, because like I know that he always, like, it's always a reason why we have to sacrifice something, or even like cutting off friends, isolation, all of those things. You give God something, he will give you something. So I definitely believe in that, and I definitely believe in manifestation. Please manifest. It will change your life. And that's it for this podcast. Thank you for everybody that tuned in to listen today. I hope that I uplifted you spiritually in any way that I could. I hope that you got something from this podcast, and I hope and pray that y'all continue to listen and to watch. Soon I'll be doing like the video, and then soon I'll be getting people on and things like that. But I just want to thank y'all for tuning in for the first episode. I really, really, really and truly appreciate it. Like I said, this is something that I've been wanting to do, but I kind of held myself back, and that was my fault. But I'm living in my true self now, and I want to do all the things that I love before I leave this world. If I can't do everything, I can at least say that I did something, so I just want to thank everybody that listens, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Come listen to Melanin Tings. Like, you're gonna learn something from this. Like, and I just appreciate y'all and thank y'all, and I pray that y'all have a good day and a good week and a good month. And yeah, tune in.